Alright, what's up everybody? Today we're getting started real early. Actually got some new tires in and a wheel setup for the Evo 10 because you guys know Daryl was gonna steal the TEs off of that Evo 10 and he did. They are laying right here on this beautiful R33. These are 18 by 10.5 plus 15. They're really aggressive for the Evo, but the Evo has rolled and pulled fenders and quarters. We found a new wheel set. It's a Gun Blue 2 Graham Light 57 CR, and those are 18 by 9.5 plus 12. So it's gonna be about 10 millimeters more in, so it won't be as an aggressive fit. This is still gonna be a meaty fitment because we are running 265 3518 Yokohama Advan Apex V601 tires. So we're gonna go ahead and load everything up into the Lightning and head on over to DNA Wheel and Tire so that way they can mount these up and we could put them on the car and show them to you guys. All right guys, let's head on over to DNA. We got the call, the wheels and tires are mounted, balanced, and it's got new TPMS sensors for the Evo 10.
Okay guys, so out here in the warehouse today, wanted to give you kind of an overall update on a bunch of different things, but I wanted to come out here and actually put the new wheels that we bought for the Evo 10, and I see that James has already started on that. It looks like I got beat to it. Anyway, wanted to share stuff with you because it's going to be a couple days before we can actually do a full video update on the Charger and a few other things, and I figured I'd take this minute to just kind of bring you up to speed. So we bought some new wheels, right? And these were the wheels that came with the car. I'm not sure why they're yellow. Hey, James.
Hi.
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 Dude, how'd you get stuck doing this?
So, I didn't get stuck doing this. I just am tired of seeing these safety yellow wheels. I know you love these. The contrast, it like works with your senses for some reason. I hate them.
Dude, I can't stand them. They're so ugly.
And they're so sunk. I test fitted this one. I have to pull this ring out. It went in a little sideways, but no problem.
Got it. Well, let's show them off.
It's the 57 CR.
Dude, these are great looking wheels. So these are the, what are they, blue steel? What are they called?
They're called Gun Blue 2.
Gun Blue 2, yeah. So I don't know about you guys, but I think they're gonna look great. You know, we still haven't decided exactly what we're gonna do with this car. Alex is saying let's build it a little bit and do some track stuff with it. You know, we're going to probably remove the Air X air ride system. It's something that the previous owners installed. Not a huge fan of that. So that'll be for sale. If any of you Evo guys out there would like to buy it, it's actually a really clean system. Let's show it to them.
It's a nice system. The way it's installed here is superior, and it'll go with the system, right? There's no point for us to keep all the wood paneling and etc. So you can see, I mean, somebody put some time into the installation, right? It's pretty.
It is. It looks really nice, and it actually works well. Love this thing. Can't wait to see it with the new wheels on it. I kind of want to share something with you. So there's going to be more on this in another video later, and that is the Hako. One of the other things that you've heard me talk about, and you've probably seen up on the lift multiple times in multiple videos, is the Hako. If you guys haven't seen this car, I haven't done a full series on it yet, and here she sits. I love this thing. I've owned this car for many, many years. It's one of my favorites. It's for sure a unique car. This car, we did a full rotisserie restoration on it. Love this color. It's called Safari Gold. Looks absolutely amazing on this Skyline. Alex and Adrian did an amazing build on this probably 10 years ago when it was originally green. Since then, we pulled the motor out. It had an SR motor in it. We pulled that drivetrain out and decided that we were going to have a custom built motor, and of course that's what took forever. So, you know, Rebello Racing has built this monster 3.5. This engine was built to kind of replicate the S20 engine of the original GTRs. It took a long time to build. We were waiting for a crank, we were waiting for all sorts of internal parts for that engine to show up, and when they finally showed up, there were some delays because of COVID. Anyway, fast forward a year and a half, motor's back. That is the monster right there. 11.2 to 1. Nice. If you look back in our history of videos, you're going to see a Ken Mary. That car is another one of our builds, and that's sitting over at B-Side Fabrication. They've just buttoned it up. That's got an RB26, yes, an RB26 with a lot of GTR componentry on it. Check that thing out. The Hako we haven't really done a lot on yet, and again, because we've been waiting for this engine to show up, because it's such an extensive build. Tell me what you think about this little monster. I'd love to hear it from you guys. All right, so moving ahead. These guys are going to town. I see this thing is getting done.
Yeah, that's just the cap. I mean, and then there's still like having this repolished again.
Yeah? Oh yeah, gotta polish that up.
Well, now we gotta go.
Oh,
it's going back to Richard.
And this has got to be
Blue.
yeah, blue, and maybe that side.
No, this stays polished.
Oh, and we got to chrome this top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we're waiting for the brake master to come in.
Oh yeah, new brake master. It's getting there, man.
Yeah, that's already restricted. This says not to touch it.
No touchy. This thing is looking amazing.
I mean, the RoadRunner is going to do the exhaust, and then we're going to take this to Richard after we pick that up.
Oh, got it. Okay. Oh, that's right.
So that's going to exhaust tomorrow.
Okay.
And we had to pick it up Monday and swap with this.
Yeah, and the problem with this was the flange. We had an issue with coming up with the proper flange for the exhaust manifold, and I guess Richard ended up making it for us, and then we decided rather than send it to the exhaust shop, Richard came over and looked at it at B-Side Fabrication and said, oh, just bring it over, let me take care of it. We're going to have the entire exhaust done by Richard, and that's going to be all done in stainless. So we're going to do 3-inch, right?
Yeah, dual 3-inch with an X-pipe.
Dual 3-inch with an X-pipe. Oh man, that's going to be stunning. So this car's coming along, but like I said, guys, there's all sorts of little things that we have to sort out. This thing is getting so close. I'm going to save that for another video because there's a lot of stuff to talk about. You know, I can't help but talk about this car. We've had lots and lots of comments because this thing has been sitting in the background. This is the Porsche 959 project. I know a lot of you guys have asked, you know, is that a real 959? What's going on with that thing? Well, let me just tell you, we acquired this, Alex and I bought this a few years ago. This is a 75 911S with a correct body 959. Now, there are some things that we have to address. The mirrors are not correct. The fenders, the bumper, the rear bumper, front bumper, all that's correct. The wheels are not correct. There's the drip rail channel that we have to address, but we're gonna do something extremely special on this car. This car is running a 993 floor, it's all-wheel drive. We're gonna do something extremely unique on this car. This build is actually going to get started here relatively soon. It's a rather extensive build. I will tell you we're going in a very unique direction on this car. So unique that some people are going to be flabbergasted, some people are going to be haters, some of you are going to love it, and some of you are going to go, why? But wait till you see what we do on it. And then lastly, I kind of wanted to show this to you. So here's a part of the Charger. This is the front lower valance of our Charger, and you know what that means. It's painted. I saw it earlier. Man, Joe just knocked it out of the park, man. This car looks so straight. The body work came out phenomenal. And again, I'm gonna save this as really a tease because, you know, I'm gonna have an update video on the Charger later. Again, my plan was to do an update when the engine and transmission show up from Hawaii Racing. And as it sounds, we're still about a week out. Like I said in a previous video, there were some delays simply because he had some staffing shortages with COVID. A couple of his main guys were out. As soon as that engine gets here, I'll do a full update video on the Charger, and by that time it'll have, you know, hopefully the front bumper, rear bumper, all the glass will be reinstalled. The purpose of this was just to kind of bring you guys up to speed on where we stand. So that's going to be a wrap for today's video, guys. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. If you're new to our channel, you know, please check out our other stuff. You know, we do a lot of different builds here, and our plan is to continue to do and be diverse in what we do. Thanks for subscribing, and please give us the thumbs up. And if you guys have questions or comments, please leave them. We read all the comments, and you know, we're really mindful of everything you guys have to say, and we certainly appreciate and respect, you know, you guys and your opinion, and love to hear it from you. So thanks for watching our video, and we'll catch you on the next one.